Hi, welcome to Vim Tips. Today we're going to talk about diff, D-I-F-F. Okay, so let's say for example I have this file, readme, and I have another file, readme2, but they're different. So in order to see how they're different, I could go to this first file and do diffthis. I go to the second file and I do diffthis or difft, and it'll show me the difference. So you can see here that on this line, this period and the exclamation point is colored a little differently because that has changed. And here you can see that this green area is missing from the other area. And if I go here and type some stuff, you can see that it's showing the differences. Another way that you can do this, let me get out, is, okay, so you have these two files. You could type vimdiff, readme, and readme2, and it'll give you, it'll bring up the vim. Or you could use gvimdiff, and it'll bring it up with the either Mac Vim or whatever graphical user interface that you have for Vim. Okay, so there is another way that you can use vimdiff, and you can use that with Git. So if you use these configurations, git config -- global difftool vimdiff, this will set your diff tool to vimdiff. So let me show you what that looks like. So if I do okay, so it'll ask me if I want to launch. I say yes, and there it is. Actually, I want to change this to use gvimdiff, and now I also want to turn off the prompt. So now let's try this. And there you go. Oh, so you could see all these differences that I made from the original Git file. There is another tool that you might find useful. You could use gitgutter. Gitgutter is a plugin. So if you bring up your browser and you just type vim gitgutter, you'll probably find something that's located in GitHub. So you can click on it, copy the URL, go back to your Vim bundle directory. This is assuming that you have pathogen installed, and you do git clone of gitgutter, and it's all set. So now, if I go back to my directory, and this GI is really an alias for gvim. Okay, so now if I bring this up, you can see that there are these little symbols on the side. The tilde means that it has changed. The plus means that this is additions that I've made. And if I delete something, and let me save, you can see that there's a little symbol saying that this file has been changed by deleting a line with that red underscore.